welcome back. I'm gonna do three kind of videos in a row. This is manga I picked up from the library, some newer titles, some titles that I've been working on that I'm trying to get caught up on. So, you're gonna be seeing probably a lot of manga reviews because I got a lot from the library the last two times I went. So I'm going to start with Witch Hat Atelier. Atelier? I like to say Atelier, but I don't think that's right. I picked up 9 through 13. I am caught up, and I'm so excited to be caught up. If you don't know what the basic premise of this series is we have a little girl named Coco. She originally starts not being like magical or anything, really does want to be part of the magical community, gets a part of it, and if you've read Promise to Neverland, you kind of get the kind of light to dark that you're going through in this series. I feel like it's kind of very much similar to the factor of there's children. It's very lighthearted in the beginning with this kind of underneath kind of sinister type of thing to it. And I really feel like that's what this is turning into. Not the last volume, but volume 12 got really, really dark, where people are actually really getting hurt really badly. So I'm thinking from now on, it's going to probably be kind of a lot more dark than what we are used to with this series thus far. It has had some dark moments. I just feel like it's getting a lot darker. And I'm liking this feeling that we're getting with this series. Because magic is not always fluffy. There is, especially just like in general, I'm just talking about like general magic systems, there's always like this dark aspect to it. I think this series does it really well, where you see the good and you see the bad. And I see Fearin like behind me. We'll get to there in just a sec, probably in another video after this one. But I feel like with this series, like, you're seeing it from a very kid's point of view. So you're gonna see, I think it's exaggerated a lot, in the way that, oh, magic is so good and this and that. But I think, in all necessity, is that you're gonna see the darker parts of the magic and stuff like that. And I feel like you find that with the two guys that are training these kids to do magic. I can't think of their names right now. This is one of them. and then this is the other one. They're actually both on the covers. Like, we got a festival, and the festival was a lot of fun. Like, I think you need that lighter portion, especially when you're going to this, like, realm of dark. Like, I don't like when there's like a tonal shift like right away. Like, I've known for a while this series is gonna get pretty dark. Like, there's hints of it, like, even in the beginning. But I don't like when you have a series, oh, we're bright and fluffy, and then it does like a complete 360 and a tonal shift. And I don't feel like that did that. I feel like Promise Neverland was a little bit more of, oh, okay, by the way, this is what's going on. And that's why I might go back to Promise Neverland eventually, but that's why I didn't really like it as much as I like this series, which I feel has like its ups and downs. Where like you have a festival, we're having fun, and then we're learning a lot more about the outside world too. And that's the thing that I think a lot of the, like, this set of volumes right here is doing, is we're getting to the outside world. So, like, the first couple of volumes, like, she's getting acclimated to the school and stuff like that. So, and then you get to kind of a couple volumes into it. Volume 9, you're having the festival. And then we're kind of like meeting royalty and stuff like that. So it's expanding the world in a way where I think it's slow enough where, like, you're not completely like, oh my goodness, here's a whole bunch of new characters. I felt like there was a couple of sections where we were getting that, but then we would go back to Coco and see kind of where she is. Because Coco, to me, is like, as far as I know, is still like the main character. And like her friends are still, you know, who we're following. But this, I'm actually just waiting for the anime, because there's still some things, like, the magic to me doesn't really, it's not really relayed very well. And unfortunately with manga, you're looking at a still picture. As much as I love manga for that it's a visual art form, and I think a lot of things are expressed a lot better, especially when we're talking more cozy and stuff like that. But action scenes are still not always like the best when it comes to manga in general. That's why it's like, I think a lot of manga, they write it so it turns into an anime. And I feel like that's where they get their more popularity. There is some manga that's, you know, I've read that's only been manga that I can see that, you know, we don't necessarily need that anime. In my opinion, I want an anime of everything like I read, because I think it's such a good form of media, especially when it comes to like manga and manhwa. Like, I just want everything. Because I want the voice acting, I want the music, I want to see it in this other like epic form that I don't feel like you get as much with the manga. And some things just do not translate. Like, some things it's like you just have to see like in frame by frame. And action is just one of those that it doesn't always translate so well, and you're like, okay, I'm getting the scene, but I'm like not getting the scene. Like, I see that you're doing some type of magic, but I'm not really grasping it. And what manhwa does a little bit, what I like about it is it's in color. So that even amplifies it even more, because like I feel like you can see a lot of better things in color. And they're a little, as far as what I've read, I have one that I'm going to be talking about in one of these videos. They're a little less dialogue heavy. And that's kind of what I have kind of gripes about with Witch Hat, is that it's very dialogue heavy. So I don't feel like I'm getting like everything, because I'm trying to like, sorry guys. I just don't feel like I'm getting everything in a first read through. And I get that with a lot of things that I watch. Like, I read, I watch subbed, and then I watch dubbed. One Piece is a good example of that. Like, I will read the chapters, I will watch the anime subbed, and then I will watch it dubbed. That way you can get like the full story. And I'm thinking that's going to be the same way with Witch Hat Atelier, is that I'm going to read it. Like, I caught up on it. Sorry. And then I'm going to watch it subbed, and then I'll probably watch it dubbed just to get really into the story. And I do that with a lot of kind of like a little bit more complex anime where like it's very detailed. You're really having to pay attention to the story. There's context clues, like stuff like that. That's how I usually watch it. But I've been really liking this series. I think the artwork is gorgeous. I'm hoping they kind of do, maybe not like a complete like watercolor, but like, I don't know what type of art this is, but whatever. Sorry guys. Whatever like coloring they use for these covers, I'm hoping is kind of close to what they used for the anime because it's gorgeous. And I think it really fits the series. It's still very magical. Like, don't get that, oh, it gets dark as it's like this sinister, like, oh my goodness, like, there's no happy moments. Like, it's not that dark. I've watched anime like that. Example would be like Psychopaths. Like, I really felt like Psychopaths, like, they had like little things here and there, but sorry guys, little hints of that, you know, happiness here and there, but mostly it was just like darkness 24/7. This is not it. Like, there's happy parts, there's sad parts, there's people getting hurt, but it kind of has the syndrome of, how do I put this? Like, I don't think this is for a younger audience. It says it's for teens 10 and up. Barely. I can barely read that. Sorry, guys. So it is for, like, kind of a younger audience. Naruto's probably listed as the same thing, and I don't agree with that as much with some of the themes that you have with Naruto. But with this, yeah, it is for a younger audience, so you have less of that, oh, is somebody gonna die? Like, I don't really think it's that kind of series. I think people are gonna get really hurt where they're close, but I think they're gonna find a way to save them. Like, I think it's just that type of series where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really afraid of anybody dying. It's not a Game of Thrones. Like, like you watch the first season, you're like, everything's fine until it's not. No, I don't think it's like that. I think it's, people are going to get hurt. Kids are going to get hurt, but people are going to come back. Okay, so that's kind of how I feel about this so far. Like I said, there's going to be 2 other videos that are just kind of manga related. So if you want to watch, see more reviews on some other things, I'm going to have Fearin', and then my Gently Raised Beast and Magnus of the Library. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.